Happy Friday the 13th. Happy Friday. Happy beginning of the weekend vlog. I was going to do a whole really cool intro for Friday the 13th. I was going to talk to the camera. I was going to look at the camera. I was going to say, it's Friday the 13th. What bad can really happen on a day like today? And then I was going to have camera footage of me walking through town. And going on behind me was going to be like telephone poles falling down and cars crashing and sinkholes opening. But that is a lot of camera work and a lot of editing. And I just didn't want to do it. So this is the best you get. You get this spruced up dollar store hockey mask to sort of look like the Jason mask, sort of. Not bad. If I had time, I could make it better. But not bad. Anyway, beginning of the weekend vlog. Very, very happy to start the weekend vlog. And I'm looking forward to a good weekend. Another weekend of probably not a whole lot going on just yet. Let's see, what do we have anything going on? What do we got going on? I know we're doing our little Mother's Day cookout for my wife, which is great, you know, for her and getting the family together, and she totally wants that. So that'd be cool. I got a mess down here to clean up. I got all this stuff out. All this stuff. All this just to do this. Just to do this. Stupid. So now, oh, I got paint on my nose. What the? Anyway, happy weekend vlog, happy beginning of the weekend vlog, and happy weekend. And I hope every one of you are going to have a killer weekend. I know I'm going to try. I know I'm going to get the quad. I'm going to work on that right after this. I'm going to get my batteries charged. I'm going to get the quadcopter out. I'm going to get the gimbal hooked back up. I don't have to do any more firmware updates. I've already done that. There's nothing left to update on this thing. It's fully updated. The firmware has been updated. I've gone in there and I've tweaked things and changed things and made things hopefully work. I might have to go back in there since I unplugged the gimbal to see if that's okay. But either way, sorry, I gotta plug that battery out. But either way, I want to get this thing in the air. I really want to get this thing in the air. I miss flying this quadcopter. I just miss the aerial footage. I like getting that aerial footage, and then it's fun to fly, but the aerial footage is really what I want. If I could get my hands on the Lilycam, I would. People at Lilycam, I'm not even sure what the company is, which is terrible. I can't even plug them. Send me a Lilycam. I'll review it, I'll fly it, I'll enjoy it, I'll love it, I'll give it a happy home, I'll kiss it goodnight every night, I'll put it to bed, and I will treat it like a princess. Just send me one. That'd be great. Alrighty guys, I got a mess to clean up, and I've got a quadcopter to work on because I want aerial footage this weekend. I want to fly my quadcopter, and I want it to go well. I'm sick of this thing. I'm sick. Well, I'm not sick of it. I'm sick of it messing up. I used to love it. I used to fly it all the time, and I want this aerial footage. Alright guys, happy weekend, and let's do this weekend vlog thing. Let's do it. So I am vlogging on the Canon SX50HS. I used to vlog on this every once in a while. I'm digging it. It's better video quality by far. Am I zoomed in? That's better. That's better. I got my viewfinder over here, and this is where I need to look. I'm getting used to that. But anyway, I've got a mess to pick up. I'm going to show you this. Where's my phone? Let me grab my phone and show you. And hopefully this will give me more stable video footage. We're going to do vlog inception here for a second. So, turn this around. Oop. Okay, so So this is what I got. I've got my Canon SX50HS on this selfie stick, and it works, and it makes for a nice little setup. It's not really that heavy. I mean, I can carry this around and I can vlog, and I think this is going to give me more steady footage. It won't be so shaky like when I'm holding my phone. It gets kind of shaky, so I think this will work great. I'm going to start vlogging with this again because I like it. Unless I'm out in public, and then I'll take the GoPro just because I can stick it in my pocket or the phone, and I can vlog, you know, if we're in public or something. But if we're just vlogging around town and vlogging around here, this is nice. So nice. I can just spin in circles. It's fantabulous. Whoa. I'll be okay. Overwatch beta has ended until the 24th, so me and my gaming buddies are a little distraught by the fact that Overwatch beta has ended. They extended it for one. They said, well, we're going to extend it for one day. This is what they said. They said, it's extended for another day. You get till the 10th to play it. Noon of the 10th, they shut us off. We're thinking we get to play it all day. We didn't. Anyway, so the beta's over for now. On the 24th of this month, we get it for good. We get to play it as much as we want. We've been having loads of fun with it, but it's over for now. So, and I still got this mess to clean up. And here's my Jason mask over there. I mean, I like it. I like it. I think it looks better, and it looks kind of dirty, like his mask looks. And it's Friday the 13th, and I wanted to do something. My original idea, I was all set to do, and I was like, you know what? I don't even feel like doing all that stuff. Then I got to edit all that stuff, and I wasn't feeling it. If you haven't seen the pre-weekend vlog, which you should have seen the pre-weekend vlog by now, because by the time you watch this, it's Monday, so it was 3 days ago, so I don't know why you haven't seen it. But if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's just me rambling mostly about bullying, internet trolling, and people just being rotten to one another. Not a very upbeat topic, but it was something that I felt like I wanted to talk about. Believe it or not, well, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't believe it. I was bullied a lot when I was younger. I went to a private school, a Christian school, a private school, and there was a guy there that every day would just pick on me and pick on me and pick on me. And then it eventually got physical. I actually have the day of school pictures. I've got a swollen cheek and a black eye from this kid who beat me up before we went and got our pictures taken. And then that turned me into, well, as I got older and as I got bigger, because I'm a guy, I'm 6'6", 6'5", 6'6". I'm probably shrinking as I get older, and I'm 200 pounds. I'm not a small dude, so as I got older and started getting bigger and stronger, I didn't want to be picked on, and I was very, very defensive of that, so I kind of became the bully. I totally became the person that I hated, and I bullied people quite a lot, and I didn't like that about me, even when I did it, but I was afraid it was going to happen to me again, so I wanted to have the upper hand, and I wanted people to be scared of me so they wouldn't pick on me. So I became the person that I didn't want to be. And this isn't really what I talked about so much on the pre-weekend vlog. It's just I talked about just a situation. But anyway, this is kind of a weekend vlog story. And so yeah, I became a terrible person at one time, and I bullied people all the time, and I've been in more fights than I can count, honestly. Not that I'm proud of that, because I'm not. But I was very defensive. I was very on guard, you know, like didn't want to be picked on. I didn't want people to treat me bad, and if I thought they were going to, then I was ready to fight. I'm not that person anymore, and I'm very happy that I'm not that person anymore. I'm very happy that I'm happy. I'm very happy that I've found peace in those situations. I've found... Sorry, my Legos were messed up. I don't feel like I have to defend myself. If someone wants to try to talk down to me, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to get physical, but I'm just not going to let it happen. I'm going to defend myself, and you know, and I'm not going to let someone talk down to me or the people I love. But I'm also not. I'm just not out to get them first. It's just I steer clear of that nonsense. But anyway, that's just what it is. So yes, I was bullied, and I became a bully, and maybe I'll talk about that sometime on the Thursday, the pre-weekend rambling vlog. Maybe I'll talk about that sometime. I don't know. Maybe I can be helpful to someone when it comes to those situations. Being bullied is terrible, and a lot of times people think they deserve it. Like they think that they've brought the whole situation on by being who they are, by acting the way they act. Nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be picked on. A lot of times it gets to the point of suicidal thoughts or suicide. So maybe that's just something. You know, maybe one of these pre-weekend vlogs I'll talk about that, because I've got a few things to say about people who bully people, both in the physical world and in the cyber realm of bullying, and it's a terrible place to be on both ends. It's a terrible place to be the bully, and it's a terrible place to be bullied. Both spectrums of that thing is not good. That person bullying someone is obviously struggling with something, and there's something wrong somewhere for them to act that way. And then to be the one that is on the other end of it. You know, you just never know. Like, the bully just never knows what he's doing to someone. He never knows how he's changing that person's life by treating them that way, and what direction they're going to go in life now because of what they've done. And it's unfair. It's not fair, and it's not okay. So, yeah, check out the pre-weekend vlog if you haven't seen it yet. Just watch it. I mean, I do just go into a ramble about it. But anyway, I've got to get this frickin' nerd cave cleaned up. I've got paint all over my hands. Anyway, I am going to clean up my nerd cave. I'm going to get this quadcopter sorted out, and I'll see you guys in the next clip. And I'm liking the Canon G7X as a vlogging camera. Hope the audio is okay. I think I'm gonna get the mic hooked up. I might just have the mic hooked to the top of it. That might be a good idea. I think I'll do that. It is time go fix a drone. Get this thing up in the air. Got my keys. That's what I'm going to do. Time to get these batteries charged. I've got to hook the gimbal back up. I think that's where I ran into a problem the last time. So I'm going to get the gimbal hooked back up and get this awesome thing flying again. Man, it was so fun when it worked. You know, I'm just going to have to... I might have to break down and just buy one. But I got a good working, and I've modified it, and it's fine. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it work. Another thing is I've got this cold, kind of head cold, a little bit going on. Like I've been running in wet weather too much. I think running in the rain and I've gotten my running schedule back up to where it needs to be, running 4 to 5 days a week again, and I'm doing well, doing real well, and I'm feeling good. But aside from this, just a little bit of my ears are plugged and a sore throat going on, and I've been out running in cold, wet weather, and I'm pretty sure that's why I'm feeling a little crummy. But other than that, health-wise, in the way of endurance and feeling good when I'm out running, is getting a lot better, which is good. Yeah, I'm glad that's sorted out, because it was brutal there for a while. I just wasn't feeling the run, but I'm feeling better now. I'm getting you know, like I said, getting back into my normal running schedule, which was off for a while. But anyway, it is time to get this beast, to get it going, man. I want some freaking cinematic footage, and I want to fly it. It's fun to fly. All right, I'm going to sort this thing out, and we'll see how this works out. Some positive things happened in the firmware. When I hooked this thing up to my computer, one of my biggest issues when I was trying to fly this a couple weeks ago, the controls were screwed up, and I couldn't. It was trying to function right, and it was trying to fly normally, but the controls seemed backwards. Well, this time when I went into the firmware, and I recalibrated the controls, and they were off. And so now they're calibrated right. So now everything's back to normal. The gimbal's working again. The motors, I tested all the motors, everything. It actually calibrated this time. For some reason, the last time I did it, it didn't quite work right. But this time it calibrated. So I'm stoked, man. I am ready to fly this thing, get some awesome aerial footage, and be careful this time around. I mean, I don't want to fly this thing and like I'm afraid to fly it. I don't want to fly it like I'm afraid it's going to break, because then if I treat it like it's a precious piece, which I mean, in a way it is. But if I treat it that way, I'm not gonna risk getting awesome footage. I'm not gonna. I mean, I don't want it to break because that's just frustrating. But I also don't want to baby this thing and not get risky footage flying over buildings and flying. You know, I mean, naturally with the one I have, I can't. Maybe I can now. I'm going to have to check into this. Maybe I can hook this thing up to wirelessly to like my iPad mini or something. It used to interfere with this particular one to have your GoPro set to the app so I can see what that sees. It used to interfere with the quadcopter, and they said it would throw it off. I'm gonna look into that, because if I can do some sort of first person thing with this, so if I can have this connected, because I can connect my GoPro to the app on my iPad mini or iPad Air or my phone, if I can see first person, then I can do some crazy flying. But I was always told that would interfere with the quadcopter, and you could risk it flying off, which, God, I don't want that to happen again. That was terrifying. But either way, I want to fly this thing. I want to get some footage. I am ready. I'm charging batteries. I'm ready to fly this. I probably won't do it today because it's a little windy. But I'm going to definitely get this thing out in the morning. I'm going to do some longboarding and just put this thing in hoverlock and just skate around and just be a little daring with it. I don't want it to break. I don't want it to fly off. But I'm going to get some cool footage with this thing. I want to go somewhere. There's like an old military base real close to where we live. I would love to go to and fly this thing around there. Maybe that would be cool, or go hiking and because there's a place real close to us called Starved Rock, and there's all sorts of like big rock cliffs and canyons and things that I could fly it into as well. So I would like to see. I'm very curious how this is going to fly now, since in the firmware the controller's calibrated perfect. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen. Everything's working. Everything's working again. Before I flew it and things weren't quite right, but I flew it anyway. Now things are right. So I'm ready to do this, man. I am ready to fly this thing. I'm ready to get this aerial footage. I'm ready to be able to just go out and skate and enjoy this thing. I got 2 batteries and 2 batteries for the GoPro and a 64 gig memory card. So I should be able to get some decent amount of flight time. My batteries are starting, and my propellers are shot. My propellers. It's time to buy new propellers. These are just shot, but these work for now, and they'll let it take flight. I've tried other propellers. I need these exact propellers, because these spin on and they tighten as you know. They tighten up as they spin, so you don't risk losing them. All the other ones I've tried were garbage. I mean, they let it fly, but anyway, I'm excited. I am excited to get this thing up in the air and to get some awesome footage. Really, really stoked about this. And the weather's going to be nice this weekend. I don't think we're supposed to get rain, but I'm going to find out. I don't think. We'll see what the weather app says. Why did I just take a... Stop taking pictures. Alright, the weather app says... So Saturday it says it's going to be windy. Sunday's supposed to be partly cloudy. Maybe I'll try to fly it today, because it's not that windy. It's not that windy today. I mean, a little bit windy. We're supposed to get some rain maybe, though. Man, if this weather would sort itself out. Where is summer? I don't mind some nice spring, but it's like today. What is today's high? Right now it's 66 degrees. And it's May. It's such a strange... It was a mild winter, which made me think that we was going to have an early summer, And I don't know what's going on. I mean, I'm not complaining. 66 is a decent temperature, and it's not blazing hot. But I don't know. And I don't know if you guys, do you notice any difference with me vlogging with this camera? Is the footage steadier, or is it still real shaky? I don't have it on the selfie stick right now. I'm just kind of carrying it around. But I'm enjoying using the Canon SX50HS as a vlogging camera. I'm liking it. It's cool. I mean, and it's better. It's better video than using my phone. My phone's not bad, and my phone worked, and it was just convenient. It was always in my pocket. But and the GoPro's an okay vlogging camera, but the GoPro is great for outdoor stuff. But indoor stuff's not so much. But I'm thinking this is better quality, obviously, because it's an actual camera. And the lens is bigger, and it allows more light in, so in low light situations it's a little better than my phone with the little tiny. I'm thinking this is better. And I think, you know, instead of just having this thing sitting around and not using it, I might as well vlog with it. So I'm going to get my GoPro or my quadcopter packed up. I'm letting the batteries charge, and when my daughter gets home, I think me and her, well, I'm not sure. She might have plans tonight. Either way, I want to do some longboarding because it's been a very long time for that too. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get this packed up. I'm gonna calm down a little bit, Steve. Calm down. You're overexcited. You're freaking out, man. It's just a freaking drone. Chill out. But it's been a while since I got to fly it, so I am very excited. Okay. I'm doing yoga. I don't know how the hell to do yoga. I don't know if I could do yoga. Isn't that like doing all sorts of weird fun? I'm too tall for that shit. I'm far too old to be doing yoga. And I'm not wearing yoga pants. Although it might look pretty good. I'm a runner, so my ass might look good in some yoga pants. I can't imagine. Anyway. I am packed up and ready to roll. I got one more battery down there charging, and then I am ready to do this. I'm going to do this today, I think. It's a little windy today. I'm a little freaked out, I'm not going to lie. And I know I just gave that big speech on taking chances with my equipment, and you know, and to get that awesome footage. It's really what it's all about, like creating, you know, good video. So, but I think I got to do it today because I think tomorrow is supposed to be even windier. Hold on, this lens. 1 second. This lens is just awful. There we go. Nice and shiny. So, I'm going to do it today. Wife just called. She's on her way home. And she's been like doing exercise, like getting exercise. She's been doing walks and things like that. I've been running with my daughter, my youngest of my oldest kids, and we went out on a run the other day, and she's a fantastic athlete, and which I think that's going to continue. So my wife wants to go out and get some exercise. She wants to do her walk. So that will give me the opportunity to try to fly this thing. I mean, I'm freaked out. I can't go and just buy another quadcopter is the thing. If I had as many of these things I wanted at my discretion, I would fly this thing like I gave a crap less about it. But I'm not just going to go drop another $1,500 on a quadcopter. That would be great, but I'm not going to do it. I think I got this sorted out though. It's been a pain in the butt, but I think I got it sorted out. So that's what's going to happen. Crush fingers, guys. Let's hope I can get some awesome aerial footage. I've flown this thing in the wind before. It's not super windy. It's just little gusts of wind here and there, and I've done that before, and it's fine. It'll be fine. But we'll see. I guess we'll see. We'll see if I come home with it. God, let's hope I come home with it, because that could happen. I got to remember, I'm going to use my flight book. I'm actually going to write in it as a checklist. There's things you have to do I bet you I still don't have this thing on the, hold on, I'm going to put this thing on the stick. That way I'm not switching hands and it's all, I'm trying to do better vlogging so my footage isn't so shaky and all over the place. I got this, and it was just a thing that came in a Loot Crate, and it's a field notes book. I'm actually going to write a checklist in this, because to fly this thing properly, there's a series of things you have to do. You have to turn on your controller first. You have to put it in GPS mode, and then you plug in your battery, and then you let the battery, or you let the quadcopter find the series of satellites that it finds. I think it finds 6 of them. And so once it finds satellites, so it knows where its home base is, then you can start flying. And in my checklist, I want to make sure, you have your GoPro, you have your batteries, you have your SD card. I want to go through this whole, I'm going to write this checklist, and I'm going to look over this checklist before I go out and fly. Just for a better flying experience, and just so I don't forget, because it seems like when I forget something is when my problems happen. Like I forgot my GoPro the one time, so my gimbal was going all crazy because it didn't have the weight of the GoPro in there, so I unplugged the gimbal, which screwed things up. Because that is wired directly into the motherboard of the drone, and it threw it all off, and that's when I almost lost it. It went down in a field a mile away. So I'm going to write this little checklist. I'm going to use this. I'm not going to do flight logs. Like some people are very organized with their drone flying. They're very responsible drone flyers, and I guess you kind of have to be. You don't want to be getting hurt, but I'm not that responsible. I just want a checklist so I don't forget stuff. I don't want to forget my batteries or propellers, and just a checklist of things that I make sure I do before I start flying, and then I'll get the awesome footage. So I got about an hour till the wife gets home, and I'm ready to go. I got one battery fully charged, and I need to go get my SD card and stuff like that for my GoPro, but I am ready to test this thing out. I hope it works out, and if not, then I don't know. If not, I'm gonna go buy a Lilycam. The thought of that. Now, you don't get the flying experience with that, but the thought of that, toss it up in the air and just go. I mean, you toss this thing up in the air, it starts flying, and it follows you. The thought of that blows my mind. I want that so bad. I want that so bad in my life. Eventually. Eventually I will have one of those. But for now, I've got what I got. I'm doing the best with what I have. And I'm trying. So whatever. And yeah, I'll see you in the next clip. I'll see you, hopefully the next clip is some aerial footage. Hopefully. And if it is, you'll see one happy Steve. Good morning, squishy face. Good morning, squishy face. Look at that face.
Eat up, Tubby.
Hey, get back here and eat your breakfast. Just do it. Do we have to do this every morning? Come here. Put your face in that bowl.
You're gonna make breakfast if I go for creamer.
Yes. It is French toast on the menu. So go get some creamer for my coffee.
I had it yesterday if you had told me you were out.
Oh! What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh my goodness, he's so happy. Go get that breakfast.
My dog will eat you.
Are you gonna do the breakfast? Ebony has no problem eating her breakfast. I can hear her out there just devouring it. Takes her... How many cups does she get?
5.
She gets... Right now?
Yeah.
She gets 5 cups. It takes her probably maybe 10 seconds. And it's gone.
Maybe in
She just goes back out. Alright, go get creamer so I can have some coffee.
Should have seen the doggy door Stevie sent me.
The doggy door?
It was a picture of a red door, but the whole door was a flap. It just looked like a door.
That's what she needs. Ebony, leave him alone.
She's just watching him.
Hey. Miss.
Go away, you're slobbering.
Get away from Chunky.
He's a baby, and you freaking baby him.
Yeah, baby, and look at him. He's adorable.
He's not adorable. He's a baby.
He is the
Okay.
cutest dog I have ever seen in my entire life.
Why does she smell wet? Out. Alright.
Ew.
We'll be back.
Okay. Don't get lost in this big town. Make sure you come back with something special for me. Alrighty. I am making French toast with this. It's, you can't really see. It's cinnamon bread. It's made at the bakery, fresh at the bakery. Says Dave's Old World Bakery, local supermarket. You get the cinnamon bread, and then I'm going to do some sausage, and this is made right here in my hometown as well. These guys, Steininger Foods. I know the guy. His name's Brad, and they make some incredible sausage. And this cool things. That's the perks. The perks of living in a tiny town. We're surrounded by farms, and so all these farms produce all this good food that gets taken either to the local supermarket or you go and get it yourself. So there's plenty of good homegrown healthy food around here. So living in a big city would be fantastic and would be fun and exciting and all sorts of stuff going on. But living in the small town, not so bad. Good food, healthy food, and it's quiet. Most of the time it's quiet. So it's time to get this breakfast done, I think. How's that breakfast coming, Chunky? You doing alright? Are you full? You didn't eat much. Better hurry up, here comes Ebony. Ebony, get away from his food. You go in there. You get in there. You sit. Better eat it, dude. Better eat it. Or she's gonna come and gobble it up. He's a big baby. Oh. Yeah, he is a big baby. The quadcopter, it will not fly. It is messed up, but I found a place. I'm sending it to Florida. I'm sending it to Drone Nerds. They're going to fix it for me. I gotta ship it off. I got the email of where I ship it to with this number and all that stuff, so I'm shipping it off. I had no other choice. I don't have the knowledge to fix this thing, so I'm shipping it off. So it's going to Florida. They said turnaround time is about 14 days. They gotta analyze what's wrong with it, and then they'll send me a quote of what it's going to cost to fix it. I approve the quote, and then they fix it, and before they ship it back, of course, I've got to pay them, but, and then they ship it back. So by the time they tell me what's wrong with it, and I get it paid for, in 14 days I'll have it back, and I'll be flying. Thank gosh. I was so pissed yesterday. Just so angry, because I get out there and I'm trying to fly. I got some footage of it. Well, I've got some drone footage of it trying to fly. I don't know what's wrong with it. The controls worked this time. The controls were working fantastic. And I was kind of able to control it, but it was just drifting off to one side, and it wouldn't hover, and it's got issues. It's got issues, and these guys specialize in DJI Phantoms, plus they specialize in all sorts of... They got like a team of like, I think it was like 5 or 6 guys who specialize in different brands of drones. At DJI, they have a guy who specializes in specifically DJI drones. So I gotta get it fixed. I just gotta send it off. I mean, it's really no big deal because I can't fly it now. So cost-wise, from what they say, they're the cheapest in the industry as far as drone repair. So I don't care about that really. I mean, I just want to fly the thing. I want it back up in the air, and they'll get me back up in the air. I'm looking forward to it. All right, I gotta get this breakfast cooked. And Chunky finished his. Good job, buddy. Good job. Way to finish that breakfast, Chunky. Why are you so adorable? I mean, you're just so cute. Oh yeah. And I said in one, maybe it was last weekend's vlog, that I was thinking about doing a comic strip, a Facebook, just to post on Facebook, and maybe my personal website. I'm still going to do that. I've got my 2 tablets, my Wacom, and I got another tablet that you draw on, and then it puts it onto your computer so you can digitize it in Photoshop. And I'm going to start sketching out some, just some ideas. So probably by next weekend's vlog, I'll show you some, maybe even today. I might sit down and do some sketching today. And I've got upstairs, I've got an old drawing table and things like that maybe I'll put back to use, maybe. But yeah, I'm going to start sketching out the cartoon versions. They're going to be rough sketches. I'm not going to put a whole lot of detail into these drawings, simply because if it's a comic strip and you got to draw them over and over and over again, you want to try to simplify it as much as possible, because you're going to be, you know, remaking these characters in different positions and different scenes and things like that. So you got to make them fairly simple to draw. So I mean, I'm not going to go into a load of not like a comic book type of detail, but just simplified for a comic strip, black and white comic strip. So it's going to be fun, and it's going to be fun to start drawing again. I used to draw all the time on everything I could get my hands on, napkins, envelopes. I always had a pencil with me, and I would always draw, always, on something. And it's just how I spent my time. And then the digital age and everything, like Photoshop, and I got into Photoshop, which I got into Photoshop, my God, 16 years ago maybe. And I started doing artwork on there, and then I just slowly stopped drawing. But now they've got they've got the iPad Pro and the Apple Pencil, and man, you could do some amazing things. That's a tablet right there. That's like a Wacom. But it's right there on your, man, that would be cool. And then, or the ISKN has the Slate, which is really cool, and I've talked about that a few times. But yeah, getting back into drawing, pencil to paper. That's gonna be, I'm really excited about doing it, and it's gonna take a little practice for me to really get back into it, because I haven't drawn, man, in so long. Aside from doodles here and there and little sketches of when I'm like coming up with a sign design or something like that, but nothing like I want to do. So I really want to do this comic strip. I gotta really start coming up with funny things and really paying attention to what my dogs do, so I can come up with funny things to do this comic strip with. And maybe it'll just be weekly at first until I start piling up ideas and strips, and then maybe start releasing it more at a time. And hey, maybe, just maybe, I'll become a famous cartoonist. Most likely not, but even if people think the comic strip's funny locally, maybe I could even put it in the local paper. We'll see what happens with it, but I'm going to do it. It's something I want to do, and I got to stop talking because I got to start getting breakfast cooked because my wife's going to be home soon, and she'll beat me. She'll beat me if I don't have breakfast done. That's not funny. I shouldn't say that because there's probably guys out there that do get beat by their wives. I'm pretty sure there is. I mean, of course there is. That's terrible. I make fun of it because, you know, it doesn't really happen to me. But there's probably guys out there that got some burly wife that just roughs them up on the daily. And that's sad. It really is. I mean, I'm kind of laughing inside a little bit because to think about it, like a dude getting beat up by his wife, in my vision, is very comical. But I'm sure in reality, it's not funny at all. I better stop before I just keep rambling. Time to cook breakfast. Ain't that right, Chunky? You already had your breakfast. Oh yeah, we have this Copper Chef. Have you guys seen that? Oops. Have you guys seen the infomercial for the Copper Chef? This pan is incredible. That's what I'm going to cook you can do anything with this pan. Put it in the oven. You can bake in it. You can fry in it. You can do whatever. You boil in it. I mean, this pan, and nothing sticks to it. You don't spray it with anything. It's this, and it's got this whole induction thing on the bottom. The best pan we have ever received. We got it as a gift. And it is the best pan. We use it literally for everything. Boiling, like I said, it's pretty cool. Anyway, I just wanted to share that. So it's time to get back to cooking, so I don't get beat by my wife. That sounded perverted. Are you creeping on me? Are you tired? Chunky.
You do it every time. No, I don't.
Who wants cinnamon bread? Back up.
I take the medicine, don't forget.
There you go. Up.
Here,
Here, you do the tricks.
Mom! Beg. Can you sit there? Oh, you missed. Sit. Down. Up. Cross. Good. Beg. Beg.
And more. Well, let me zoom out a little bit.
No, sit. You're gonna hurt yourself. Sit. Down. Cross. Okay. Beg. Sit. Missed. Beg. No. Beg. 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 Now you got to beg. Stay there. Stay. Oh. Beg. Oh, hold it. Hold it. No, don't scratch me. Beg. You're not very good at that.
I got sausage. Looks delish. And I haven't started cooking the French toast yet. Not yet. It's a timed process. And it has to be done right on time or the kitchen will explode.
No, that's the case.
Oh. Trying a new coffee creamer. It is York peppermint patty. Let's say it's delicious. First taste. Let's find out. It's hot. Not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's okay.
Great. It sucks.
I mean, it's alright. It'll probably grow on me after a little bit. Good thing you got a little bottle. Alright, enough of this vlogging nonsense. I gotta get to breakfast. 'Cause I'm hungry.
Do it.
You do it.
I'm making coffee. And I went and got the creamer and the bread. So you get to make breakfast. And you know what I'm going to do today?
What?
I'll show you.
Uh-oh. You're not getting a gun, are you?
No.
A knife?
No.
She's gonna kill me. I'm right.
You can't hold on. It'll be okay.
Come on, the suspense is killing me. I don't know where she went. It's taking her a while. I'm scared. It's so hot. Wife? Wife?
Cash in a coupon.
Ah, what coupon is it? She got Mother's Day. She got Mother's Day coupons from Emily. Which one is that?
To clean the house for 2 weekends. I got it half for 1 weekend.
That's very mature of me, isn't it? Hey, you're the one that made the coupons.
It's a great present.
Did you make those coupons expecting her not to cash them in?
Yeah.
So totally. She says yes.
Come on, you can have it. You got to clean the house for me.
All right. I mean, she's cashing in on her Mother's Day present.
It should be a good thing. I love it.
You know, the funny thing is, when I was a kid, I would do things like that. Like, oh, Mom, for Mother's Day, I'll clean the house for you. But then when it came time to doing it, I never did. But every time my kids did something like that for her, she actually cashed in on them. She's like, yes, I want you to clean the house. Or, yes, I want you to cook a meal.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
Oh,
Does that make you angry?
Yeah.
you don't have to.
you
I
don't
can
want-
take my present back.
No, I have to, but I just
Angry.
She's also good at that.
I forgot about it.
Making them feel bad.
I forgot.
All right.
About it.
It's breakfast time, almost. I'll see you in the next clip.
Dude, at least I'm still not doing a whatever. Are you flipping me off?
No, I'm holding him out.
How dare you?
I'm breaking that finger.
Breakfast is served, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And no, breakfast isn't being served to you. You already had breakfast. Major jump cut. My memory card filled up inside, so I had to empty it out and come out here and grab my 64 gig out of my GoPro. It's just the way it is. The files out of this camera are huge compared to, like, well, naturally compared to my phone and even my GoPro. The files coming out of this camera are huge. So that just, I mean, that tells me that this is obviously better quality footage that you're getting out of this camera, which I'm good with that. And I don't mind using this for a while. I thought about buying the Canon G7X, which would be great vlogging camera. But this one has a viewfinder that flips out to the side, which is over here, so I don't mind this. I don't mind this. Save me some money on a Canon G7X so I can buy me some sort of aerial video device. The Lilycam is what I'm going for sure. I've got to get my hands on one of those things. And the noise you hear in the background, I had to turn my heater on. It is freezing outside. It's not even 50 degrees yet. I know it's not 50 degrees in here. It's, what is it? It's like, it's less than, it is less than 50 degrees in here. So I had to turn the heat on. And I feel like garbage anyway. I'm cold and I kind of feel crummy with this stupid little whatever I got going on. But I came out here. I had to come out here anyway because this is my Wacom tablet, Bamboo Wacom, or I don't know how you say it, Wacom or Wacom or whatever you call it. So this is that tablet, and you have a pin. This hooks into your computer, and I got to find all the accessories for this, the cords and all that. Your pin goes in here. This hooks into your computer, and you just draw right on here, and it goes right on the screen. Or it might even connect to my Surface Pro. I don't know. And then I've got this one, It has a pen as well. This one has button options and things like that. You can change things around. And this hooks into your computer as well. So I got to find all the stuff that goes with these, because when I moved out into the Nerd Cave, I just boxed all this stuff up. Excuse me. Chest cold. And so I got to find it. But I need to get these things up and running. I even got I got an extra monitor too. I could hook these up. We'll see how this works out. But anyway, yeah. So I want to get these going for my comic strip, because I really want to do that. I'm going to start practicing. I'm going to grab. Let me see. I'll show you. I got down here. I got all my stuff. I got to get down here where it's cold. Underneath here, I've got this drawing book and this drawing book. These two that I'm gonna start sketching my comic strips in. I got stupid sketches in some of these from a while back, but I'm gonna start sketching. I'll probably use this one just because it's cool looking. This is a nice sketchbook, you know, just empty pages. Yeah, so I'll gonna start using this, just carrying this around with me. I've got some old sketches of cartoons and crap in here. Just some stupid stuff that I did a while back, a long time ago. An Afrobot. I don't know what I was doing. I don't know. I have no clue what I was drawing there. That's actually an pretty old sketchbook. So I'm going to carry this one with me all the time to sketch my comic strip ideas in, and grab my art supplies down here. Right down here, and I find all my good stuff. Hold on. I dropped something. Here's a sketchbook as well. But that's a little too big to carry around. Get that out of there. Get this out of there. So here I see here's all my Micron pins. These are nice. I also have these what are these called? Oh, Copic. These are the Copic markers. These are great for sketching as well. And I've just got the black and gray ones. So I'm going to gather all this stuff up for sketching out. And then I've got some really good pencils in here somewhere too. And this is just an eraser. That's your eraser. So let me see. I got to find. Here, I'm gonna get all these because I've got different sizes of these. I'm gonna get all those out and get all my. These Copic markers are expensive, so I'm definitely gonna find all those. And yeah, so I'm gonna go through this. My daughter gets into these sometimes, so it's kind of out of sorts. But I'm definitely going to go through here and find all this. There's another Copic marker. I know I got a bunch of these somewhere. So I'm going to find all these on my Microns, get my really good pencil for drawing. It's in here somewhere. Where is it? I got a really nice drawing pencil. But I'm not seeing it. I don't know where it went. Maybe what did I do with some of that stuff? I think I threw it all back in here. Anyway, I'm going to find all that stuff. And I'm going to start just carrying around this. And I'm going to start sketching my character ideas. And for each character, for Chunky, Ebony, and Frisky, and Lily, start sketching my character ideas and maybe some comic strip ideas. And see if I can pull this off. I don't know if I can, because I don't know if I can come up with a bunch of ideas and make them funny. I'll do my best. Anyway, guys, I'm going to find this stuff, try to get this stuff up and going, and I'll see you in the next clip. Sharpie paint pens. Sharpie paint pens are nice. Sharpie makes everything. Sharpie makes these killer paint pens. These paint pens are nice. Yeah, Sharpie literally they make everything. These paint pens. This is like a brush Sharpie. I'll show you if I can open it. Look at that. It's a Sharpie, and it's a marker, but it's got a brush tip on it. I'm a Sharpie fan. I've got loads and loads of different kinds of Sharpies. I've got these paint pens. I've got the Sharpie brush pens, and loads of these. And then just regular Sharpies, just all different colors. Look, got the big Mega Sharpie. That's a big daddy of all Sharpies. I'm gonna open this one too. Look at big chiseled tip. These are good just for doing some just big artwork and things like that. You get even these little dinky Sharpies that you can hook to a keychain, carry around with you. I'm still looking for my drawing pencil, which I can't find. I'm gonna have to confront my daughter about that, I think. Okay, I'm gonna go back inside where it's comfy. I think my wife's gonna be home pretty soon from getting food. She was out food shopping, and I think I gotta help her carry in the groceries. So, anyway, I'm gonna keep looking through my. Hey, I think I see my pencil. I think it's over there. All right, guys. I'll see you in the next clip. I'm back. Just can't get rid of me. I found my pencil. Here's my drawing pencil. This is a blue pencil for your light, you lightly sketch, and then you just to get your sketch in. This is, my camera works terrible. So I'm finding all my good stuff, all my good pens and pencils right here. All my Copic markers, my microns are good. I've got, this isn't a micron, but it's a good pen. This is a real good pen too. With it's like a 0.5, so the tip of some of these are real tiny. For getting good detail, and that's how a lot of these micron pens are too. I'll show them to you. A lot of these, they got their different sizes. So there's an 05, there's an 01, which is super small. If I can show you, get off there. Hold on a second. See how small that tip is. That's super small. I can focus in on it. But for real fine detail, a lot of this drawing stuff. A lot of these micron pens are great, especially these are good. Those are good, especially for like when I was doing comic book art. These come in super handy for fine detail. And then these are almost like these Copic markers, almost like watercolor. So when you're doing your shading, these are opaque, so they're a lot like watercolor. So you don't lose the detail of your pen work, and then you can do all the shading with these. And they come in two different tips, a different tip on each end. Here, I'll show you. You got the brush tip on one end. I try to take care of these too because they are super expensive. And then you got the chiseled tip on the other end. And they give you some nice, awesome watercolor looking shading to your artwork. I'm getting super excited. I mean, I still got all my art supplies, and I'm getting super excited about drawing again. I love to draw, and it's been a part of my life since I was a kid, since I was just a little kid. I was maybe 8 years old when I first started drawing Snoopy, and it advanced from there. And I thank my sister, my oldest sister, Christy. I thank you for sharing that talent with me. Now it was a born talent with her, God-given. She just had a God-given skill to draw. I don't think she wasn't really taught. She had that ability, and was very good at it. I don't think she does a whole lot of it anymore, which is unfortunate because God gave her that skill, and she could probably use that artistic skill in life today, I'm sure. But anyway, I'm going to stop geeking out over my art supplies now. And I'm going to start showing you guys a few of my character ideas soon. Now, granted, they're going to be rough. I'm going to put them in my little sketchbook here, and they're going to be rough. They're just going to be sketch ideas that I'll digitize a little bit. But as I keep saying, I want to keep it as simple as possible so I can keep making this comic strip. But I'm very serious about doing this. I hope it works out for me. I hope I can make this turn out. I hope I can make this work. I always doubt myself. I should have more confidence than that. I should have that I will make this work attitude, but I don't want to promise anything just in case. You know, what if I can't come up with enough ideas, and and things like that. So I'm always like, kind of, what if? What if it doesn't? But maybe I should be more confident. But I'm really not. So anyway, I think I'm going to go inside and start sketching out. It's finally starting to warm up in here. Of course, I'm standing right in front of the heater, but it is chilly outside. No wonder I'm sick. This weather's been up and down, raining, windy, cold. Then it gets up to 80, and then it's rainy. And it seems like every day that I ran, that I found the time to run this week, which I've been doing a lot of running. Every day that I found to run this week was raining. And then the one day I ran with my daughter, it wasn't raining at all. And I got all my running clothes on. We was getting ready to go. I was going to run to her house, and then her and I was going to run to the park, and we was going to meet up with her mom and our littlest daughter there. And I step out the door, and it's raining. I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I caught the cold. I caught the common cold from Mother Nature. Mother Nature's having a bipolar moment, and her and Jack Frost argued about when winter should end, and now Mother Nature's behind on when spring's supposed to be here, and she's having bipolar moments of, okay, it's spring, okay, no, it's not spring, and Mother Nature really don't know what the hell she's doing, and she's screwing things up for everybody. It's her fault that I'm sick because, well, it's her fault. It just is. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. One of these days I'll know what the hell I'm talking about. I thought my wife pulled in. I was going to hide in here so I'd have to carry in groceries. It wouldn't be very nice of me. She would come find me anyway. There's two things I don't like to do. I love cleaning the house, keeping the house clean. I love being organized and straightening things up. I love having organization in the house. I love when the house is freshly clean and smells fresh, and all the pet stuff is, like, the pet fur and things have been cleaned up, because it happens, and the house is nice and clean, and I love that. The windows are open in the springtime and the air is coming in here. That's nice. And I don't mind, like, doing laundry, and I don't mind, like, cooking food. But there's two things I don't like to do. I don't like to fold laundry. I hate folding laundry. I hate it. And I don't like to put groceries away. I'll carry them in. I just hate putting them away. It's just, I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm sure there's things you don't like to do. Probably don't like to fold clothes, vacuum. Maybe you don't like to vacuum. I don't mind vacuuming. As a matter of fact, I like to vacuum, which is weird. It's kind of like it's kind of nice. You just vacuum the floor, and you're getting as you're seeing the stuff on the floor get picked up, from the vacuum, you're getting like a sense of accomplishment with every swipe. Every swipe is like a sense of accomplishment. You swipe over a dirty rug and there's a strip of clean, and it's like, man, there's an accomplishment. And then you back up and there's another strip of clean, and it's like, there's another accomplishment. It's the little things in life. The little things in life that matter. Vacuuming is nice, especially when I'm in my French maid outfit. Then it's really fun. I don't wear a French maid outfit. I don't. I promise. That's weird. And I've never really thought about ever wearing a French maid. I'm not even exactly sure if I know what a French maid outfit looks like. I probably shouldn't be picturing that, though. I'm a married man. What the hell's wrong with me? And I definitely shouldn't be picturing myself in one. That's scary. Oh dear Lord, I got a visual. And it won't go away. I'm going to set the camera up. And I'm going to try to scare my wife when she comes home from getting groceries. She's hard to scare because jump scares, like, you know, doesn't faze her. And I'm not even kidding. I've tried to jump scare her over the course of all the years that we've been together. We've been together for 24 years. And I've always tried to jump out. Blah! And it just never works. And so I stopped doing it. Because it was stupid. So this is probably going to get me killed. So this might be the last time you guys ever see me. Because she'll probably throw like a deadly punch or something. I'm not kidding. Sometimes when you scare her, she starts swinging at you. So I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to set it up right here. And on this thing. And it's going to be pointing towards the door. So it's going to be pointing right there. So she's going to come in there. And I'm going to either hide behind the door or behind this thing. And you can't see real well. Let me. Yeah. So I'm either going to hide behind the door, which I probably won't do because she'll see me. So I'm probably going to hide behind here. And I'm going to try to scare her. Oh man, she's going to hit me. She's going to knock me out. Okay. Okay, I gotta set this up. I gotta set this up. So, the next clip, I'm going to try to scare the poo out of her. I'm going to have the light on, the camera sitting there, so she'll probably know something's up. But if I have this thing... Anyway, let's see if this works. And gosh, I hope she don't knock me out. That'd be embarrassing. She might knock me out. Alright guys, here we go. She's on her way home. I hope I don't die today. She said she's a block away, so I'm waiting.
Go.
No! I don't think it worked. I had the camera set up to scare you. I've been waiting forever. Did it work?
You scared me.
At least you didn't punch me.
My hands were full. Go. Go.
She ripped it.
Where?
Or is that? Oh, anyway. So her hands were full. That's why I didn't get punched.
Yeah.
I've been trying to scare. I told him I've been trying to scare y'all. Holy crap! He's vicious. You're not supposed to hit me there.
I tried slapping my butt like 6 times.
Holy crap! What?
You slapping my butt like 6 times.
I told him I've been trying to scare you for the last 24 years, and it just
Scare me every once in a
the
while.
jump scares just don't happen. Oh man, wife.
Did I scare you?
No, you hurt me. She hit me in the nose. Oh.
You help me with the groceries.
No, because you hit me in the no-nose. Ah, don't be mean.
Dog tried to bite me.
Yeah, well, your dog just killed my dog. Don't, you be nice. Get out of here.
Get
chill out.
Alright, let's go. Come on. Come on.
Stupid animals. Well, that was a fail. That was a fail. I was hoping to scare the crap out of her. And she'd... okay, there's two things I was hoping. I was hoping she'd freak out and punch me because that would have been hilarious. Or that she would... got some groceries. Or that she would have got scared and screamed or something.
You'll probably see my eyes
Screamed.
get bigger.
She would have screamed. I didn't see you even flinch. It's hard to vlog and carry in 3 bags of groceries with one hand. I got this. I got this. Okay. Alrighty, so I lived through it anyway. I was really concerned that you would have hit me or something.
I did hit you.
Well, yeah, that was not nice.
Outside. Go. Go.
Anyway, so I scared you a little bit, huh?
Okay.
That's funny.
That's
didn't-
funny.
Well, I didn't notice that I scared you because you didn't change your expressions or jump or anything.
I'm here, my eyes got bigger.
But I'm still alive.
You're alive.
I scared you. Ha!
I'm not over there.
I scared you. Whatever. All right. I'll see you in the next clip.
You gotta help me.
No,
You didn't,
I don't want to put groceries away.
you didn't even put it away last time.
I'm not doing it.
I put them away last time.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Not. You can't make me. You're not my mom.
Good thing.
Hey,
Where are you going?
I don't know. You keep chasing me into a corner.
Put the stuff away.
I said I don't want to.
Let's put the stuff away.
I don't want to.
Put this.
I don't want to.
Make the dogs kill each other.
Out of all the things that my wife bought grocery shopping, this has to be the best. Right here.
What type?
No. Look at that. Monster 4-packs.
These?
No, you have to share.
No, I don't.
You,
I bought them means I get them. You didn't go ahead and feed them. That was my
those are,
privilege.
those are fight. those, are,
Slapping
those,
me
are,
for.
those are fighting words, woman. You
The
don't,
dog's gonna trip you.
you don't try to trip me. Well, I'm bigger than you. I'm at the top of the food chain. That means all 8 of those monsters belong to me.
Top of the food chain would probably be my dog.
No. If I get hungry enough, I'm eating her too.
Yeah, but she could probably kill you.
No. No, I'm tougher than she is, and she's scared of me.
Yeah, she's scared. You're a
Yeah.
bully.
I'm not a bully. I just,
Bully.
you know, I'm the leader of the pack. And you gotta prove that, especially to your animals.
Well, I think I've proven that point.
You better behave yourself. Just better behave yourself. Huh? No. I already told you, woman. I'm not putting away groceries. I do what I want in this house. I'm the king of this castle. I mean, sort of. I guess I'll go help her. See, I'm the leader of the pack. They follow me around. The only one that doesn't is this one. Animals. They're so adorable. Wife! What are you doing?
Getting the sheets.
Hey, wife? Are you mad at me? Okay. I'm not going to repeat that. We'll just leave that in the kitchen. We'll leave that, what she said, in the kitchen where it's better left and not on here. Huh? Oh, that woman. I can't share her. Sorry, guys. I can't share. She's not being appropriate. Anyway, can't do a whole lot today because it sucks outside. It's cold and windy. I'm sick with my chest cold. It's not feel very good. Feeling kind of sick. No, really, I do feel kind of sick. I'm not even playing. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next clip. So I'm home alone. Emily, my youngest, has a program at the high school. I didn't go because I'm feeling like garbage. It's just one of them annoying like chest colds. Your body kind of hurts a little bit. I'll fight it off really quick. I always do. But I just was not feeling like going and sitting in a hot gym. Plus, I'd probably get loads of other people sick. So my wife took the camera, the Canon SX50 HS. She took that to get some footage. So I will show that footage in the next clip. And I'm watching some Casey Neistat. The guy's the king of all vloggers. He just is. Good morning, YouTube. I'm tired.
Oh, baby. Yeah.
Hey, I am sick. I feel like garbage.
Oh, baby.
Hey,
Oh, baby. Very sick.
you better be quiet. Yeah. My body's weak.
I just feel terrible, man. And it's late for me to, like, I usually wake up at like 5:30 in the morning. It's like 8:30. I slept in for three hours. I figure that might help a little bit. Time to get some coffee in me. Some food in me. Oh, just holding this camera, I'm kind of weak.
He is laying really weird. He's hungry.
He says, feed me.
Let's go.
I wonder if it's cold outside. It's nice and sunny. Wow, it's bright. I bet it's cold out. It's kind of windy. I left the grain machine out. I was supposed to mow my yard today. I'm not gonna. I wanted to do that today too. And that's not gonna happen either. We are having our children over today. We're not doing a cookout like burgers on the grill like we originally planned. We're making pulled pork. Well, we already made it last night. And we're just going to be inside because it's kind of chilly and windy and I feel like crap. So that's what we're going to do. So our Sunday is going to consist of just doing a whole lot of nothing. Which really is what this whole weekend consisted of. Really, it's really what the last... Oh, my battery's going dead. Alright, I gotta go get another battery. I will see you in the next clip. Just eat it. Just do it. Eat your breakfast. I gotta love that face. Whew. I got the battery swapped, and it is nice and toasty in the studio right now. Yesterday it was freezing in here. Today we're up to 75 degrees. It's still chilly outside, man. It's not as bad as yesterday and not as windy, but still chilly. But I got the battery swapped out and the camera, and I'm feeling a little better now. I mean, after 3 hours of sleeping in, so still look like garbage. Got a shower yet, but after 3 hours of sleeping in, so 3 extra hours of sleep, a little food, and some coffee, I'm feeling a little better. This is the longest I've been sick in a while. Man, I gotta turn this heat down. It is warm. It is very warm. Just shut it off. That way you don't hear it in the background. But this, usually I get sick for like maybe a day. And then it goes away. And this is the longest I've been sick for, I think, for 3 days now. And it was just slowly, gradually, just this annoying chest cold and a sore throat. And then I mean, I didn't really, that just kind of lingered. And then next thing you know, I'm just exhausted. My body hurts. I don't know what was going on. And I still kind of feel a little body aches and stuff like that. I think I just needed that sleep this morning really bad. I couldn't stay awake, man. I woke up and started watching Cars, the cartoon, that Cars with Mater and the Lightning McQueen. I started watching that, and I just kept falling asleep. We haven't done our Netflix fix in a couple weekends, the wife and I. I woke up and started watching that, and then she woke up, and sometimes in the morning when we're watching television, because television is on my side of the room, we swap sides. So she'll lay in front of me so she can see the TV better. And we started watching that, and I pass out. I would just pass out, and I fall asleep, and then I kind of wake up and fall back. So I couldn't stay awake. I was so tired. But I feel a little better now, especially with the coffee. That always helps. I'm one of them guys that have to have their coffee. I don't drink a lot of it. I don't drink it all day long. I usually have a cup of coffee. Well, this thing, which is more than a cup of coffee in the morning, and that's all I really need. And of course, I do Monsters and stuff throughout the day, I guess for the energy burst. But yeah, I am one of them guys that's like, I kind of need my coffee to get my day kicked off. It just feels right, and it's delicious. And I don't know if it energizes me. I'm assuming it does. I can never tell. But I know it feels good on the throat and the chest to drink that. Anyway, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I'm in the nerd cave. I really have nothing to do out here. Our kids are coming over early. They're coming over around noon. And it's probably around 9 o'clock right now, so that leaves us 3 hours. But we got everything done yesterday for this little get-together for the extended Mother's Day. So I'm going to take this in, and I'm going to start sketching. I'm going to start some sketches. I'll see. Maybe I'll get a little bit of vlogging in after the kids. The kids don't like the camera either. So I try to respect everybody's wishes, and so most of my vlogs are pretty much me and Emily and my wife, because occasionally, she just deals with it. But my kids, they really don't like the camera. They don't like being on it. They're weirded out by it. As I found out very, very quickly when I asked them to do the Mother's Day video, they were freaking out. I gotta get inside. Love you guys. See you in a little bit. skate session was fun. It was very windy, very cold, very tiring. It is tiring. You guys, I was even a little tired. You guys would be surprised how much exercise longboarding skating is.
It's a lot of exercise, especially when it's a windy day.
It is a lot of, yeah, I'm riding into the wind, but it was fun. I mean, it's been since last summer we got to do that, so it was fun to get out and skate.
It was tiring.
It was tiring
Daddy.
and cold, a little chilly out there. Yeah. And here is the what's on the menu for today. Pulled pork. It's going to be delicious. I am so looking forward to eating some of that. Ebony got her exercise too. You can't. There she is. Excuse me, miss. I'm trying to vlog you. You don't get no pulled pork. No pulled pork for you. No. Alrighty, guys. We got about an hour till our chillins show up. Our children, and we're celebrating an extended mommy's day for this mommy here. So I'm gonna cut the vlog here and prepare for our children, and we're just gonna chill and hang out and enjoy each other's company, enjoy some of that incredible food, which I'll do a first taste.
I think I only got the first taste.
No, well, she can do. Okay, do first taste. Tell me what you think. It's very hot.
Hot, hot, hot.
Be careful.
It's only hot.
How is it?
Good, good.
Terrible?
Not good.
Delish.
Shark's good?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I want a bite.
I am. Wipe off the fork.
He got the bigger piece than I did. Why is it so like...
It's gonna be hot. Ah. Mmm. Oh, not that hot. Wow, wife.
Good?
Good job.
Yay, first
What?
time's a success.
Yeah, it's the first time she's made it. And it's delicious. Alright, guys. It's time to cut the vlog off. Thank you for watching this episode of the weekend vlog.
Go.
Not a bad weekend. Not a whole lot going on this weekend, but not a bad weekend. We have fun.
I had my cup.
This is true. Okay, another jump cut. I filled up the memory card again because I took the 64 gig memory card out and put the 16 back in because I cleaned it out. Just because the 64 gig X quirky in there. Anyway, so I had to jump cut to the phone because this died. Well, it filled up. Memory filled up. So thank you guys again for watching the weekend vlog. Loads of fun this weekend. Loads more fun coming in future weekend vlogs with Comic-Con and races and other things happening. So thanks for watching the weekend vlog. My whole family left. They don't even stay in here to sign off with me. They just walk off. And my daughter went up. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the weekend vlog. Bye!
Bye.
Oh, man. This family. Something else.